Hey everybody, it's time to swing with Still Swinging. And I'm your host, Thomas. In the Day family, we got my girl Kendra G. Fellas, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel because y'all know I be bringing it. Fair use, fair use. We got my girl Kendra G. As always, family, I ain't seen much of it. Maybe 15, 25 seconds of it. She's on the same planet with us. She's looking for herself a man. Let's see if we can help her out, fellas.
I knew I requested to be on here while I'm driving. I knew you was gonna pick me when I'm driving and ain't making home yet.
Well, can you pull? Well, you're not driving right now. Or are you driving? You're not moving, are you?
So ironically I parked when you clicked on me, so I'm good right now.
Okay. What's your name, baby?
Sharita.
Sharita. Where you calling me from, love?
Buffalo, New York.
I lived in Buffalo, New York many years ago. My first full-time radio job, WBLK.
I remember you.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I just met you in the tonight's conversation in New York a few weeks ago.
Okay, yeah. Girl, you
I
remember
had
that?
I had the
That was
yellow on my
literally,
hat.
huh?
I had the yellow I came from a tea party, so I had the yellow hat on. I don't know if you remember. I bought a
I remember.
t-shirt.
Now, when you said that, I do remember that. It was a group of you guys.
Yes, it was.
Buffalo, New York. You remember that? That was 20 years ago.
It was a long time. I'm 40 years old.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Shout out to you. I was in Buffalo, New York for 365 days. It was cold as hell in Buffalo. Buffalo,
It's
let me
cold
tell
as
you.
hell right now.
Yes, because I left Buffalo and moved to Chicago. I was in Buffalo for a year my first full-time radio job was in Buffalo, New York. Then I moved to Chicago because I got engaged. If y'all want to know the whole story, how it goes. Got engaged, ended up moving to Chicago. That's how I ended up in Chicago. But with Buffalo, because Chicago's cold too. And I always said Buffalo was colder than Chicago because in Buffalo, I could not leave my house without a scarf and a hat and gloves.
You can't. It's 34 degrees right now.
Yeah, you cannot, like in Buffalo, New York, you gotta have, and I remember I had a car warmer. So I had a little Honda Accord, and I used to start my car before I got into the car. So I was like, Chicago's must not be as cold because I could go outside without those things. But in Buffalo, it's like socks and underwear. You need a scarf, a hat, and gloves before you walk out that damn house.
Okay, I see them saying I said I'm 40, but I'm 39. I'm 39, but to me 40 is just it's a few months away. So I'm saying 40. I'm not a liar already. I
When's
just
your
wanted to say
birthday?
that. May 9th.
Girl, it's you a whole 7 months away. I'm born in
I
May.
know.
My birthday May 7th.
I'm about to be 40. I'm just saying because I seen somebody
About
said
to
I'm
be
lying earlier.
47 months far away. Is about to be 40.
I'm gonna ignore it.
Your birthday is 2 days after mine. All right, let's keep going. So I'm gonna say 39. You have any kids?
One,
How old's your child?
8.
Is he 8 or about to be 9?
He about to be 9.
You ever been married?
No,
Okay. What you do for a living?
I'm in healthcare.
Okay. And you're a Taurus, right? Because you said May 9th
Yes.
is your birthday. Healthcare. I don't have a pen, so I'm using my phone today. All right, here we go. Sarita, Buffalo, New York, 39 is a Taurus. Mom to an 8-year-old, never married, works in healthcare. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
First thoughts, not a bad looking lady. Not a bad looking lady, 39 years old, an 8-year-old. She work in healthcare. No. I can't do nothing with the 8-year-old. She ain't really what I would normally find myself talking to, but ain't nothing else really strike me, fellas. Not so far, except the obvious, like, she got the 8-year-old, she got that mouth, She with the comments, you see she ready to go back and forth with him. No, I don't know what Kendra talking about. 38, 39, 7 months away. Yeah, she 39, she almost 40. All right, I consider her 40. All right. And that's another no. All right. And so listen, it's a good thing. I know I don't speak for all the brothers, so let's just listen, fellas.
Mom to an 8-year-old, never married, works in healthcare. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
An honest man. You lived in Buffalo before, so you understand if you was dating when you were here.
I was
Just somebody who,
engaged. Well, here's the deal. The backstory. I wasn't engaged yet. My boyfriend lived in Chicago. So that year I was in Buffalo, I was in a relationship. And then we ended up getting engaged. And then that's how I ended up in Chicago. But when I was in Buffalo, I didn't date anybody in Buffalo.
that's the, okay.
So you want what?
Somebody who's transparent, a black man preferably. I never dated outside my race, so I guess I'm open, but right now, a black man definitely.
Okay. What are your
Tall,
deal? Okay. Oh, keep going.
maybe about over 6 feet. I know people gonna say it's crazy to say that, but I do like a taller man, somebody who have a job, not looking for handouts.
Right now, fellas, what she doing is describing the men she attract. Okay, men don't have no jobs, men who down on their luck, and that's the kind of men who just take whatever you got, baby girl. All right, I'm looking at you. You're a heavier lady. I mean, I give you average lady, average looks. You know what I mean? You could get yourself something. But I know. You see, he got to be tall. Over 6 feet, and now he got to start getting extravagant. You see what I'm saying? He got to start getting extravagant to come and get some overweight baby mama who is a basic Betty. All right. Here we go.
You got to make a certain amount of money?
More than me. Or maybe about the same, because I just don't want somebody asking me for anything.
What's that number?
About, I'll say 80,000.
Yeah, that's a lot to ask for. Well, not a lot to ask for, but because of the requirements, you put height in there over 6 feet, and then when you put 80K, so you make the pool small.
Baby girl, you can't even get a man to take you to dinner. You can't even get a man to take you to dinner. Now you're trying to sell it for 80K and over 6 feet tall. All right, now you just explained the sought after man who you need to be able to compete for. Or maybe you think this dude just take whatever the hell you got. You don't want some overweight baby mama with a mouth like yours and all of these expectation, and the expectation of him is that he be understanding that you got all of this shit that we don't want going on. Baby girl, those men that you attract, those men who need a handout, not doing much, they the kind of men who are attracted to your situation. They take whatever you got. All right, and they take that mouth. Or some chick who thinks she's some boss chick. And I wouldn't care if you was making $80,000. It wouldn't matter to me. Because a man making $80,000 can pay his own goddamn way. All right, so he don't give a damn about yours. All right, you care about his because you would like to be able to use it on you and your 8-year-old. All right, and here you dreaming. You dreaming. He ain't going for that shit. Not from you. You could trust that. All right. Listen, you need to slow down. All right. You listen to these women. All right. You ladies don't compare yourself. All right. But you ladies don't understand you compete. And this your person guy, he's a fantasy. He got a 40 years old on the Kendra G show waiting. Because she ain't going to get nothing here. All right, listen, the kind of men she should have came in here and talked to, she didn't come in here and talk to him. Y'all never do. Y'all never do. Y'all don't understand where y'all are in life because y'all keep talking to these women who keep y'all dreaming. Y'all don't listen to men because y'all don't like what we have to say. All right, and what we have to say is what the hell we want. And when you don't have it, your ass gonna be on the Kendra G show looking for a man. Because we don't just take whatever the hell you got. We take what we want or whatever you got. Send your ass packing. All right? All right? You ain't even finding too many men who even want that shit. All right? You know how dating is in Buffalo. How would you know? You don't date. Baby girl, we looking at you. We know you have a hard time on the dating scene. All right? You're not what men come and spend their money on. Trust me. I ain't trying to put you down. All right, I'm laying down the law and I'm giving you the facts like I would give you if you was my daughter. All right, I would let you know off the rip. You're not what men come and spend their money on. All right, your ass gonna be paying your way.
It makes the pool smaller. So statistically, now you shrinking the pool, and I'm assuming you want him only to yourself.
No, I'm open with a polyamorous relationship.
Well, girl, now your chances just got wider. Now, girl, now you might not have a difficult time.
It's actually a deal breaker. If you're not okay with a polyamorous relationship, then he just needs to keep on going.
This hood rat, all right? She can't get serious. She won't get serious. She too old to grow up. She 40 years old and still don't know her ass from a hole in the ground. All right? She still can't get serious. All right? Baby girl, you just gonna be 50 talking this same shit. All right? Look, because let me explain something to you. Maybe you think he gonna put you, that 8-year-old, and the next chick and whatever she got going on his 80 racks. Maybe you believe that shit. All right. You ladies love dreaming. All right. First of all, this man ain't never came and made himself available to you. He ain't gonna start because you came on here and said this. All right, baby girl, you need to get yourself a clue. You need to grow your silly ass up.
And I'm so serious.
So
And
he
I'm
can have
serious.
another. Okay, so let's break down poly for you. Him having another woman, you having another man. Like, what's the poly dynamic?
No, I don't want him to want another man, but I want him to be okay with. I mean, I'm pretty open. Like, I can have a girlfriend. He can have a girlfriend. We both can have a girlfriend together.
Can
But
you
no
have? Okay, but
jealousy.
let me understand.
Listen, that's a woman for your ass, fellas. Always talking a bunch of shit we know she wouldn't be able to handle. All right, because let me explain something to you, baby girl. You step into a poly relationship, he gonna like her more than you. All right, the woman gonna come out of you. You ladies always talking some shit that you think a man you could get a man to go for that we know you wouldn't be able to goddamn handle, even if we was willing to do this foolishness with you. Huh? Even if a man taking a poly relationship, he still gotta want one with you. All right, this shit ain't gonna make you sexy. All right, this shit ain't gonna. Listen, we already know you probably easy. All right, listen, how you think you became a baby mama? We know the price of admission. The price of admission that he tall and kind of cute. All right, that's it. You'll complain about him not having no job and not being ambitious and not being about much later. After you give him the kid, after you have all the fun with him, and after you see he ain't gonna never help. Yeah, yeah, when the woman come out of you and you need him to man up and he just can't do it, and you accepted him, and that talking about he had potential. No, he ain't had potential. You thought he was cute. All right, that's the difference. Potential and cute is not the same thing. All right, trust me.
Can
but
you
no
okay? But
jealousy.
let me understand. Can you date a man outside of him?
I probably wouldn't,
Okay.
but I need to be able to do what I want to do.
Could he date a girl outside of you?
Yes.
Well, ain't gonna be hard now. Ain't gonna be hard now.
Fellas, if she really wanted to just have a freak off, buddy, we know she could get one right way. See, he need to still have all this shit though, even though she supposedly don't want much. All right, just him to come by and her to do her thing, and you asking for a friend. All right, and we know you could get a friend. You just full of shit, girl. All right, you ain't got a lot of hope that a man would come and give you what you want. So you think you need to get it on here and talk like this. You sound like a freak. All right. And I don't really believe that's who you are. I believe you should have just came on here and tried to let the lady in you shine. All right. Because it's a lady that live in you. But you won't put her on display for the life of you. All right. Get soft and warm. And come in here and try to talk to the men, kind of men who normally approach you. However little amount of men that normally would approach you, because now that market get broader. We all watching you. You're not doing yourself a service. In fact, you're doing yourself a disservice. Because the kind of men who would be okay with what you have, baby girl, you are not talking to those men. You're telling those men you're too good for them, and you are not. You are not. You ladies need to wake up. You ladies really need to get yourselves a goddamn clue.
If you just had height, the money, and then only to yourself makes your pool smaller. But since you're willing to share, they say sharing is caring, then your probability is just kind of higher.
Listen, baby girl, you can't even get a date. So now you think you need to show up and be the freak of the week. Go ahead with that shit. Go ahead. Get your ass somewhere with that shit. All right, listen. All right, a man making 80K a year, he working his ass off. He don't have time for this shit. He don't have time for this. All right, some chick who can't get serious. All right, listen, if you just, because you don't want him to be able to have any true expectations of you. All right, but you want to expect him to be tall, all right, and making 80K, and he is an elite man, and he is sought after, but you don't want to have to compete for him. You think you could just be the freak of the week, and he would just bankroll you in that 8-year-old, because baby girl, you ain't doing much. All right. In fact, I wouldn't doubt if you ain't doing shit. All right. Listen, you work in the hospital. All right. You don't want to tell us your position, which means you ain't doing much there. You ain't making no goddamn 80K. You ain't even making close. All right. I wouldn't be surprised if you was on the welfare. And baby girl, I'm not saying that you are. I'm not saying that you are. I just wouldn't be surprised if you were. All right. But I'm telling you right now, you ain't making 80K. A lowly position in the hospital that you don't even want to say, I work in healthcare. All right, baby girl, we know when they do something in healthcare, how they get on here talking. Only, she don't do much. And that wouldn't really make a difference. I just said that to say we know you will make that kind of money. All right, but you need him to be making that kind of money, because you think that would be enough to bankroll you and that cute dude 8-year-old. No. You take him back. All right, you back truck up, you pack truck up. Look, you talk this shit to him. Tell him to get over 6 feet. Tell him to get 80K. And if he already got that good, that make it easy. You take him back. We don't want it. We don't want this shit. Listen, we ain't coming to bankroll, yo. All right, we don't give a damn. All right, listen, this man ain't never came and tried to make himself available to you. He ain't gonna start, because you came here talking like a freak. All right, we don't care. All right, we don't want this shit. You go get what we want. All right, we don't bankroll big old chicks. All right, who got some dude kid with them. Take them back. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a golden girl. All right. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Not Kendra, you're 40. All right. You can't offer a man much. All right. Just some of this spoiled brat entitled company. Chick that can't make her goddamn mind up. All right. She thinks since nobody don't want it, if it's official, she'll turn it in, she'll freak it off with baby girl. Get your mind right.
And now you have more men to choose from. Okay. So it's a deal breaker if he doesn't want to be poly.
Yeah.
Whew, child. Y'all gonna break this dating app, child. All right. And look a certain way was the height. We did the money. Let's do the Kendra Cam. Ooh, yeah.
All right. I gotta get out. Hold on.
But this show has taught me that there are women who want poly, not just men. I always thought it was just a guy thing. It's not just a guy thing.
Let me see if you could see me. Hold on. I don't think you see me. I don't think you can see me.
Okay, we can see you. We can see you, girl. We got you, girl, with your pink. You got pink sneakers too.
I do.
Okay, I saw that. Okay.
We don't give a damn about any of that shit. You're too goddamn big. All right, you're too goddamn heavy. All right, we don't like that shit. We don't want this shit. All right, that's not what we spend our money on. All right, 80G a year hitter, he wants something for that shit. He don't just take whatever the hell you got. He's 6 feet tall. All right, women want his ass. All right, so women compete for him, just not you. All right, you know why, and you know why. You can't. You can't.
Committed relationship, I would say 4 years ago.
4 years ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Because I want somebody transparent, I'm gonna be transparent, and it was about a month ago.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Baby girl, you see how you can get that box knocked all around, but you can't get him to sit there and be serious about this shit? Huh? You can't get him to commit to this shit. That don't tell you nothing. You ladies don't let your lives tell you anything. All right, your life is the lesson. All right, your life is the goddamn lesson. Your daddy ain't never tell you that your life is a lesson. Y'all miss some fathers. Okay, listen, your life is the lesson. Your life ain't lying to you. All right, you live long enough, you're going to do 2 things. You're going to heal and you're going to be revealed. All right, because we're going to heal from human beings got a hell of an endurance. All right, we endure a lot. All right, we always find a way to make it to the next day. All right, we endure. Baby girl, you come in here and you got a chance. You got a chance to talk to some men who otherwise would never see you. Because to most men, baby girl, trust me, you are invisible. I mean, you'll be standing right there and listen, this the way men minds operate. We ain't interested. Listen, our minds don't notice this. All right, that's how men just keep walking by you. And the ones who stop, they only come and play with you. All right, listen, your situation is not sexy.
3 flaws. I would say a flaw. I'm gonna say what I hear. I guess more consistent, not working so much, and not so stubborn, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, because trust me, you ain't gonna tell her shit. She a straight up rebel. All right, she thinks she should be calling the shots to you. And listen, ain't no man going for that from her for no amount of time. She ain't gonna get that shit off. No. All right, listen, he don't even really want this shit. I know what kind of men take this shit. All right, kind of men she can't get shit out of. Nothing, not a goddamn thing. All right, that's who come and take this. But it's either gonna be that or, you know what I'm saying? Because she won't talk to the kind of guys who would get serious about her. All right. She don't talk to the kind of men who would be serious about this young lady. She won't talk to them.
I gotta be lucky to be with you.
Will be lucky to be with me because I know how to be submissive, but I also know how to be dominant. I know how to calm.
We can tell you know how to be dominant, but we also can tell you don't have a submissive bone in your body. All right. You think submissive mean if you feel like it, if you want to, if you agree with it. That's what you think submissive means. If you like it. All right. That's what you think submissive means. And that's not what submissive means, baby girl. All right. All right. That is not what submissive means. All right. You are domineering. All right. You got that attitude from hell. That attitude no man about to put up with. All right. And can't nobody tell you shit. Let me tell you something about rebels. Rebels are in the street. Rebels are not in a man's house. All right. A man don't want a rebel in this goddamn house. And we can see you a rebel from a mile away. All right. Rebels is in the bush. You're going to be in the goddamn street. Trust me. All right. Because don't nobody care if you don't ever get a man. You think we going to care? We got your ass on the Kendra G show. You know what that mean? That mean we can do without your ass like we've been doing. All right. We don't care if you never get a man. That's up to you.
Calm down. I really do have my own money.